Hey guys, it's Kyle here. I'm back. I'm on the course here. Just wanted to make a little video about Bitcoin and what I'm invested in right now, just to go over what I'm in, not what you need to be in. Right now we're zoomed way in at the 1 hour chart. I've been talking about this 1 hour chart for quite a long time here. I'm going to go ahead and delete these bars. We broke out on the 1 hour chart here, huge breakout. We made a little pattern here, broke out, huge breakout. We're here right now, 63,293 for Friday. I'm going to go ahead and delete some of this stuff because on the shorter term, plays already happened. Let's get rid of these. We could use moving averages for all this stuff, but I like the patterns show me liquidity, moving averages show me probability. So, I look at moving averages for probabilities of where the price is headed, what direction we're headed, and all that stuff. Also, just so everybody knows, looking at the long-term monthly charts too. I zoom way out. When in doubt, zoom out. I'm in it for the long term here. If you look at the long-term trend, it's up, 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 up. And on the long-term chart, you can see we're in a flag pattern here on the long-term monthly. This is super long-term, which should end by January, December. I think it's going to end by December. Because of all of this, and because if we zoom into the weekly chart, which is still pretty long-term here, we're right here. We're still inside this long term here. If we break out of this triangle, get out here, we're heading to 70, 80,000. So I hope this breaks out before December because I've set up a lot of long-term December calls for some minor stocks. So if the miners push higher before December, I'll make a lot of money. Full disclosure, I like to buy WGMI, the miner ETF. I have bought MSTR, MicroStrategy, holds a lot of Bitcoin. I've bought Marathon, a mining stock. I bought Wolf, WULF, mining stock. So, I've gone through all these. I bought WGMI. We came out of this pattern, came back in. We're sitting right here in this line, and it's just funny how it makes it hard to know which way we're going every time. There's a little fake out here, but if we get back in this channel, we're headed up higher. I've bought Wolf, looks great. I bought Bitfarms, looks pretty good. Bought Marathon, looks good. I'm in that. This Riot, I'm in long-term calls for this. So by December, if we get up to 13, 14, I bought 15 calls, 16 calls, I bought 8 calls, I bought 20 calls. I staggered calls all through here. So as long as we don't sit down here for the next 2 months, we'll be okay. I'm also bullish gold. I've got quite a bit of gold here. I've got Barrick, I've got Kinross, I've got all these very bullish. GLD, got a lot of GLD. I was buying along, back in here when it was consolidation ready to break out here. Just full disclosure, I'm also got some oil stocks I bought recently bought BP because of this daily chart showing me quite a few buy signals here. We had a TD buy here, so I bought here at 31. We're at 32.50 now. Also looked at the Shell chart. I also like to buy for dividends. It's not just short term here. I buy some short term and some long term. I hold a lot of long term stocks for dividends. As you can see, dividends 4%. Also almost had a 9 here on the buy, so I was buying right here. And funny enough, another reason why I was buying this chart, look at that. We've got this huge channel. massive. It's been going on for a long time. So I figured there should be some liquidity. Somebody step in right here. Let's bring Bitcoin back up. I like to use the all-time history index. Gives you a little more data if you need to go back further. Let's get back to the daily. We're going to show you. See, so I've got a lot of lines here, but the weak ones are light. The heavy resistance is darker. So it just shows you where we're at. TD's not giving us any indication. The candlesticks are showing a slight reversal here on the daily. At least that's a bearish, slightly bearish. It's a bullish candle, but it's slightly bearish. So right now we're probably going to, from here, we're probably going to short-term consolidate for a while. I mean, we really want to get into it. We could do what we normally do on the very short term, give us some very short term resistance lines here. Go from here to here. Whoops. Looks like we've already broken out of that a little bit, huh? So let's go. That's going to be slightly bullish. And then we're going to go. This will be slightly bearish. If we get underneath this line, slightly bearish. So that's what we look like. Slightly bearish under 62.7, slightly bullish over 64,000. If we get over 64, we're going to head up to 66. If we get over 66, we're heading up to 70, 80,000. We have to close these candles, close these time frames, close this number on the daily chart to make that happen. But right now, that's where I'm at. That's where we're looking. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to learn some more or just pay attention to these markets with me. Helps me out, and we'll talk to you later.